Okay, so it looks like going into the Governor Phillip, what do you call it? Governor Phillip lookout is what has gotten the most votes. So let's go in. It feels funny being back here in, Sydney area. I was recently in Tasmania and I did a little walk through some wilderness and Blackman's Bay and Kingston. I didn't film it though because I wasn't doing a Let's Explore, but when we went down there to Tasmania, near Hobart actually, what did we do? I filmed it and it's going to go up on the OSFT vlogs. We checked out our new house and all that, so go on that channel. It's got like 36 more hours left to upload that video. I was going to upload it in 4K, but can only do 1080p. But anyway, here we go, this sign. It's a little bit hard to see. My gosh. I feel like I'm in Tasmania again going along this path. Look at these trees on all sides. It's like I'm suddenly back in uninhabited land again. Okay, let's keep going forward. And hopefully I don't see a snake, because I saw a snake in Tasmania and it just creeped me out. It's funny to see how many Let's Explores are starting up now. I mean, there's the Let's Explore wiki that Lance is currently working on. And last episode I said there was one in Brisbane, but it wasn't actually up yet, but it's up now. So there's a Brisbane Let's Explore for people who want to check that one out. Lance does a UK Let's Explore. There's two parodies. There's the Let's Explore My Bed, which I think should be called Let's Explore My Bedroom edition. And then there's another person who Let's Explore the Spare Room. But at the same time, the people doing these parodies, of Let's Explore, they're, people like 11 years old, 12 years old, around that age group. And I mean, they can't go around walking the streets. Like, depending on their neighborhood, it might not exactly be safe. So that's why they're doing that rather than the, official things. I wouldn't do a Let's Explore like what I'm doing unless you're 15, just for safety reasons. 15 or older. Okay, so we have made it up here. And there's some people, so I'm feeling awkward. But this is apparently where Governor Phillip looked out. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to say anything right now, just let's look. Wow, look at this. I didn't actually realise how much you can actually see up here. I can actually almost see my apartment. I can see a Penbrooks over there. I can see St Pat's. Like, see over there, that's St Pat's. That's right there at Manly Beach. So that's where our journey started. So we've literally gone, down into Manly Vale, Irralamby Heights, into Warringah Mall, and come all the way up here. So we've really made it a long way. And look over there, you can see the city over there. This is an amazing view. See so much. Even you can see buildings in Fairlight and even beyond, like up into Balgowlah. It's amazing. Okay, let's head back over now and keep going on. What is this? This viewpoint was named Governor Phillip Lookout because parts of the routes taken by Governor Phillip on his journeys of exploration may be seen from here. Sydney Cove to Broken Bay. I don't know what Broken Bay is. Manly to Middle Harbour. Yes, Manly. And all these places. Wow. What's this? Is this some kind of map or something? Was this done in 1928? No, 1929. Wow, this is cool. Let's keep going. Okay, let's see if we can find our way out of this without, going back the way we came. Is this a exit? It looks like it. Let's go down. Sorry about the wind here. Hopefully that wind goes away. so it's not all windy for the video. This seems to be, oh, that looks like, is that someone's backyard maybe? This all looks like backyards, unfortunately. Is this a, you know, a forest we can walk through? Nah, that looks uninhabited. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go through this way. Have to come back up. Okay, where can we go then? I think we have to go back the way we came, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the only solution. Is this? No, I can't cut through the trees. Okay, yep. We're going back the way we came. Oh, wait a sec. I came up these steps here. Look at that. We came up these. So maybe that means I can come up this way. Oh, thank goodness. So there is another path. Anyway, on the topic of stuff. Yeah, this looks like a new way out. On the topic of, oh, look, we can go this way. Or we can go this way. I'm going to go this way. Oh my goodness. This is a trip down memory lane. Oh my goodness. I've been here before. I've walked down here before. I've been to the Phillip, whatever you call it, Governor Phillip lookout. I've been to this and I've walked down this exact rock. Oh, I've actually been here. I can't believe it. This, I was here, when was I here? Pre-2006. So it would have been over a decade ago. How did I get... And I was in vacation care. So, oh my goodness. It's hard to actually find your way down here. Is there a way down? This is like a maze, a rock maze, trying to find my way to get down to that oval down there. Okay, down here and through this tree. The main thing I'm worried about going through here is spiders. So I'm completely freaking out right now. Okay. Oh, this was not a good path at all to go. Wait, let's go through this. Ah, oh, there's a spider web up there. Far out, how am I going to get down? I've got to go under there. And then I've got to find the next place I can try and go. Maybe if I sneak through that rock. Okay, we're going to try that. Here we go. We're going to go down really low. Come through. No spiders, please. Yes, we got through that. Better luck next time, spider. Okay, now where can we go? Maybe, oh, through there, no. Oh, I'm so lost here. I don't know where we can go. Maybe, oh, if I go through there. These rocks looked a bit more open and better to go through. I can go through here, I can try, or I can go through there. Which way do we go? Imagine if that was the next Let's Explore. It's like, which way do we take? Okay, I'm going to move this branch out of the way. And we're going to step over this. Here we go. Oh, we did it. Oh. And then look at that. Perfect. We can go down those rocks. My goodness, I was here during vacation care. This is where we used to play, there's a Beacon Hill vacation care. See where there's that building there? Just behind that building with the graffiti, you go down. And that's where the vacation care, I think it's that building there, that hall. And we used to do all these activities. We used to go to the cinemas and stuff. It's like what you do on school holidays. It's vacation care is actually like school, but it's like an excursion every day and there's no work to do. It's pretty awesome, but at the same time, I kind of preferred being home and, you know, doing my own thing rather than being, you know, in with a bunch of other kids. And yeah, I was more of a on my own type person. Okay, we'll just go over this. Interesting rock form. Look at these interesting rock formations. Okay. Which way do I go down? Okay, so we're going to go around this way and that should get us down to the bottom. Oh, this is an annoying rock to get down. Okay, we're gonna have to sit down on this. Ugh. How did I get down here when I was like really young? I can't go down, I'm gonna slide. It's a spiky rock, so it actually hurts when you're on it. Ugh. Did it. Oh. Oh. Oh, thank goodness we have made it. So let's keep going this way now. And who do we have over here? See that person on the swing? That's actually Jasmine. She's here. I actually fetched a lift in this Let's Explore. It was a bit of a cheat, mainly because of the fact that Jazzy wanted to go to this park, and I was like, wait, Jazzy wants to go to this park in Beacon Hill. It's right near my Let's Explore point, so that's why I decided I would go, you know, do the Let's Explore today, because Jazzy was already wanting to go to this park. Anyway, we'll make our way across through here now and continue on through Beacon Hill. I'm on the topic of talking about stuff that's like not related to Let's Explores and that type of thing. I recently did, I've been checking Michael's channel, who's working on ShiftOS, the lead developer. There's other people working on ShiftOS too, it's not just Michael, so just keep that in mind. And he's making new videos now, and they're a lot better than, you know, his first few videos on the channel. It's fantastic to see. He's fixed up his microphone issue. The desktop recording actually fits everything on the screen now. It's no double mouse issue. So his videos are definitely a lot better. The only thing is the desktop is still a little bit blurry. So I'd recommend, you know, just so you can read everything clearly, and I mean, like, the desktop background looks blurry, kind of everything, the text is hard to read, but it's so much of an improvement of what he had before, and he's doing such a good job on ShiftOS, and his ideas for ShiftOS of, you know, having people opening up their own coding shops and stuff like that in ShiftOS, and selling their own software. It's just amazing, the ideas that Michael actually has that he's putting into ShiftOS. It's turning into an incredible project, even better than I thought it was going to turn out. So I can't wait to see what he has in the future for ShiftOS, and yeah, that'll be really cool to check out. Anyway, we are walking past Beacon Hill Public School now. Oh, it feels so funny going down here. Community centre. I think that community centre, that's where I used to go to vacation care, Beacon Hill Vacation Care. Wasn't the only one. I went to quite a few different vacation cares, but I went to this one quite a lot. There we go, the Beacon Hill can't even speak. Beacon Hill War Memorial Community Centre. That's it. That is the vacation car. I used to walk through those doors and then go into this big hall there. I remember that. And something so bad I used to do, the walls in here, the edges of the walls, they had some gluey stuff on them, and I used to try and roll up the glue off the walls and try and turn it into a ball. And I'm just thinking that was not good for the walls. That was really bad for the, you know, it was, if I kept doing that, it would lose all its insulation and start falling to bits. Anyway, let's make our way down. We're going past Beacon Hill Primary School now. Oh, and there's also, it looks like there's an advertisement for a long daycare. I used to work in a long daycare centre back in Freshwater for just over 3 years. I worked 8 hours every day. Actually, no, not 8 hours every day, 8.5 hours every day was my working hours. And I worked, it was a bit jumpy, the like hours I had, but I often, let's get away from this main road because it's a little bit windy and annoying me, so we'll just go this way and maybe go on a back street. And yeah, I worked in there from, generally the average would be about 8 o'clock, 8 till 5:30. That was the common shift for me. Wait, 8 till 5:30? 9:30 till, no, 8 till 4:30. That's 8.5 hours. One of the shifts I hated was the 9:30 till 6 p.m. shift, because you have to lock up at 6 p.m. That's like the lock up thing. And you still got children, but you've got to lock up and you're saying goodbye to all the parents, trying to lock up. But then other like staff members, they were getting their children and saying, okay, you look after these guys while I try and lock up. And then if your room was not perfect, if you didn't lock it up perfectly, like you had to check the doors, all doors had to be locked, all windows had to be locked. And you were also in charge of course I had a bit of a, towards the end of working there, I had quite a high position there. At the end of the day, all the responsibility was put on to me for if, you know, the laundry was shut and like other rooms. So I wasn't just in charge of my room, the toddler room that I was in charge of other rooms as well, and that just the blame went on to me if one window or one door was left unlocked, because I mean people could come in and they could steal. We used to monitor the development of the children using Android tablets, and we on the tablets we took a photo of them. Then we had an app for the childcare centre, and yeah, that's how we did, you know, grow. I can't mention what we did, but because I was about to link it to the specific childcare centre just then. But what we did is we did things similar to learning stories. That's not what we called them. We had a different format in our one, the general childcare centre. So they would just do learning stories, jottings and that kind of thing. But we had an app for it all, so that was pretty cool. It's really quiet around here, and you just hear so many, well, it's quiet, like as in not cars and stuff, but it just sounds very, what do you call it? Crickets, nature, it's noisy nature. That's it, there's noisy nature around here. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, I was at the childcare centre for 3.5 years. I don't know what else I really wanted to say there, but yeah, that was a challenging point in my life where a lot of things had to be done all at once. That's why I really barely made many OS first time, like YouTube I completely neglected while working there. I just couldn't make many videos. I was taking work home. Now you're not allowed to, but I was taking work home because I couldn't get it completed in the childcare centre. I mean, you're there looking after children, you don't really have time to document. And there's so much documentation of each child. I'd go home after work each day and just write up a learning story or something about, you know, the children. And just insane the amount of document. That's what, you know what, that's what puts me off working in a childcare centre. The documentation. If you just, because I'll tell you what the documentation's for. I can't really do it here because it's so noisy here. So as soon as we kind of, there's no wind, I'll start talking about it. Oh, why is it so windy? To top it off, it's probably a little bit shaky too. I was walking on quite unstable ground all that time. I actually don't know where I am now. I hope I'm not walking back into Narrowena. Oh my gosh, I don't want to go anywhere near that place again. Even though nothing happened to me, and you know, I was like saying, oh, this is a dangerous area, and then I walked through and absolutely nothing happened. I was safe. I still don't like the idea of being there. I mean, I wouldn't mind walking around Narrowena if I wasn't holding an iPhone at my face. Because I am holding an iPhone at my face, that's what makes it kind of creepy. Anyway. What I think I'll do, I'll turn this corner here. There's a corner to our left. Then I'll tell you the thing about the documentation and why we had to document at a childcare centre. Then after we've talked about that, then we'll finish up the episode. This episode, I've got to admit, it's felt really fast to me. I don't know how things went so fast. They just seem to go really fast. It's frustrating because I can't make any, I'm desperate to do some more How to Quickly videos on my How to Quickly channel, but I can't because on my OSFT Vlogs channel, I'm uploading something, and in order to record the screen properly without it being blurry, I've got to close a bunch of programs such as Firefox while I disable half my GPU. All this annoying stuff, but to finish off what I'm trying to say, I can't make any How to Quickly videos or anything, or record the screen, or do an OS First Timer video, which I'm about to do as well. Can't do any of that until my OSFT Vlogs trip to Tasmania video is uploaded. Okay. And this video will probably be uploaded, you know, in 2 days because I can't upload this one because I'm still uploading that other one. So you'll probably see this video a little bit late. Anyway, what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, documentation. When you're in like a childcare centre, you've got to do documentation about the children, how they're learning, and there's so much documentation, but the main purpose of it, it's not like they say it's not for the parents. It's not for the parents to see, oh, look at that, photos of my children, oh, this is what my children's learning. It's not for that purpose. The reason you document is because you need to see where the child is developmentally so you can plan activities based not only on their interests but on their developmental requirements. For example, if we had a child that was interested in, let me think of something, I don't know, building, what, I'm trying to think. I can't even think, okay, let's say a child that was interested in Play-Doh and, you know, fine motor skills and making things with Play-Doh. We might give the child some other thing that, like goop, something similar to Play-Doh. So because they're interested in Play-Doh, extend the interest by showing them something similar to Play-Doh. So you'd make goop with corn flour, food colouring and water, which is quite an I love goop. It's cool, interesting substance. So you do that and then develop, like plan on, okay, so the child like doing this with the goop. How can we extend that on to now another interest? And that's what it is. But you've got to do that for 30 or 40 different children, one of them every month, as well as something completely different, a day book. For it is so much documentation, and you know, I'd rather just be there with the children, see what they're interested in, then extend on it without having to document it. You know, I mean, my documentation that I write, it's great for the parents to see, but it doesn't help me because I already know, like, it's all in my head. I mean, the first year, sure, the documentation helped me plan, but now I can just see what a child's interested in and, you know, without documenting, just know what activity to set up next based on that interest. The documentation doesn't help the children either. They don't see and read, they might see the photos, but they don't see and read it. So really, the documentation, for childcare to be something I'd go back into, there would have to be no documentation. So I do babysitting and stuff now, part-time, because obviously YouTube is not earning me much money. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now because it helps me pay the rent and all that. Anyway, we are going to finish up this episode here because it is going on for way too long. We're apparently at some place called Peninsula Views or something like that. So we're going to choose where exactly we go next. Danger, look at this, danger fatal. Don't get me to go down there, that will not be an option. Okay, where do we finish this up? Yeah, there looks like a bit of a crossroads here. Yeah, this is perfect. We found the perfect spot to finish this episode up. Right at a roundabout. This couldn't have been more of a perfect end. Oh no! Look at that sign. Look at where we are. Do you know where we are? Okay, I don't know if you can read it or not. I'm going to stand still. It says Macintosh Road over that wall. Macintosh, or whatever you call it. Macintosh Road. And over there it's got a sign saying Narrowena Public School. So I've somehow walked back into Narrowena. I did not want to walk back in here, but I've made it back in here. Let's get out of here. Do we get out of Narrowena by going to A, up this, that, I don't know, just A, up there. B, down that road, which looks like I can see water in the distance. So that would probably lead us towards the beach eventually. It looks like it's a long way away. Or do we go this way? No, we don't go that. That's C. Don't go that way. So you got A. I preferably go that way. B, towards not arriving at a beach. Or C, just don't choose that. The Narrowena. I don't want to go into Narrowena. Anyway, that is that. I will see you guys next time. Remember to press the little I in the top right corner of this video to choose where you want to go next. See ya.